Square Garden, the champ is here.
Edge's return rumors swept through the wrestling world like wildfire, igniting speculation about a possible face-off with his old adversary, John Cena, in the legendary squared circle of WWE. Fans envision an epic clash, a final chapter between two icons whose history is woven through some of wrestling's most unforgettable moments. Yet, despite all the whispers and the mounting excitement, Edge, now known as Adam Copeland in AEW, dismissed those hopes by staying firm in his allegiance to AEW, with the company making it clear he wasn't going anywhere, not even for a one-night WWE spectacle. Tony Khan, AEW's head honcho, was quick to shut down the rumors when asked directly about a potential Edge versus Cena showdown.
Cena retirement tour.
No.
Is his deal up at any point to where he could be used?
I mean, I never say never in wrestling, because I would imagine they could always extend that date past the end of the year. But no, Adam's going to be here with us through the year, and he's really a huge part of AEW.
Because they're bringing, like yesterday, they brought back Dolph Ziggler, and so there was this big push for him to be the last one. But obviously, he's under contract with you. I was wondering if there was ever a conversation about that.
Adam Copeland is a huge part of AEW, and I have so much respect for him, and I really, really like Adam a lot, and I'm glad to have him here, and he's away filming, but he's with us, and he's going to stay with us.
His absence was due to filming commitments for The Beekeeper 2. The dream match, the ultimate send-off for Cena against his greatest foe, was nothing more than a fantasy, a possibility never truly entertained by those with the power to make it happen. The storyline then shifted the focus on Cena himself, the man at the center of the storm, who was preparing to bid farewell to the ring after a storied career that had spanned decades, captured imaginations, and created countless memories for fans around the globe. Cena's retirement, scheduled for December 13th at Saturday night's main event, will be the culmination of a journey filled with triumphs, setbacks, and relentless dedication. WWE's creative mastermind, Triple H, orchestrated the Last Time Is Now tournament, a high-stakes competition designed to determine the final challenger for the Nation leader's last stand. With Edge out of the picture, the tournament stakes skyrocketed, placing the spotlight squarely on a new generation of superstars eager to etch their names into history by being the one to send Cena off into the sunset. The atmosphere was electric, as speculation mounted over who would ultimately claim the coveted spot. In a recent WWE Raw segment, Cena joined Sam Roberts and Megan Morant for an in-depth conversation, reflecting on the highs and lows of his career, the evolution of his in-ring style, and the emotional weight of knowing his time in the ring was drawing to a close. Roberts pointed out that Cena was still putting on some of the best matches of his life, a sentiment echoed by countless fans who felt the WWE legend still had plenty of gas left in the tank. Cena, ever the consummate professional, responded with humility, acknowledging that he had heard similar opinions at various stages of his career. Whether he was battling CM Punk in heated rivalries, locked in brutal showdowns with Edge, or testing his mettle against Bryan Danielson, the refrain remained the same. Cena was always at the top of his game. These words of encouragement, he admitted, meant the world to him, fueling his passion and drive even as retirement loomed on the horizon. He reminisced about the eras that defined his journey, the periods when fans rallied behind him and critics marveled at his resilience. Each match, each feud, each moment spent inside the ropes contributed to the legend of John Cena, a legacy built on hard work, determination, and an unyielding commitment to entertaining the WWE Universe. The build-up to Cena's final bout took on new significance in light of the tournament, as names like Gunther began to emerge as favorites to seize the opportunity. The bracket was a battleground, fierce and unpredictable, with only the most deserving set to stand across from Cena during his farewell. The allure of this last contest was undeniable, a symbolic passing of the torch, a chance for a new star to be forged in the fire of competition. For those watching, Every twist and turn in the tournament became a focal point, the subject of heated debate and wild speculation. Subscribe if you're hooked by the drama and want to catch every update. As the tournament advanced, the reality of Cena's imminent departure began to sink in for fans and colleagues alike. The prospect of seeing the 17-time world champion lace up his boots one final time brought a sense of nostalgia and gratitude, a recognition of the impact he had made not just as a performer, but as an ambassador for WWE. His influence extended far beyond the ring, inspiring a generation to never give up, to rise above hate, and to embrace the challenges that life throws their way. Even as the world speculated about potential dream matches and surprise returns,
and at the end of mine, I look around and see people as far as the eye can see. Thank you, New York City. Are we ready to start?
Cena remained focused on the present, determined to leave it all in the ring and go out on his own terms. The question of who would be his last opponent dominated conversations, with each competitor vying for the honor being forever linked to Cena's legacy. The intensity of the tournament was matched only by the anticipation surrounding its outcome, as fans eagerly awaited the announcement that would set the stage for an unforgettable finale. Throughout this period, the specter of Edge's return continued to loom large, a testament to the enduring power of rivalries in wrestling lore. The chemistry between Edge and Cena had produced some of the most compelling narratives in WWE history, their battle serving as a blueprint for what it means to be both adversaries and mutual respecters of each other's craft. The thought of one more chapter, one last confrontation on a grander stage, was tantalizing, yet ultimately out of reach. Copeland's commitment to AEW and Tony Khan's steadfast approach ensured that the focus would remain on what was happening in the present, rather than chasing after echoes of the past. As the countdown to December 13th ticked away, Cena's schedule grew more intense, with media appearances, interviews, and special segments marking the lead-up to his final match. The WWE Universe watched closely, savoring each moment, each word spoken by the man who had become an institution in professional wrestling. The sense of occasion was palpable, underscored by the knowledge that this was truly the end of an era. Cena's reflections offered a glimpse into the mindset of a champion preparing to say goodbye, his words resonating with those who had followed his journey from the very beginning. He spoke candidly about the physical and emotional toll of a career spent at the top, the sacrifices made, and the relentless pursuit of excellence that had defined his time in WWE. For Cena, the decision to retire was not taken lightly, but it was one made with a sense of fulfillment, knowing that he had given everything to the business and to the fans who had supported him every step of the way. The gravity of the moment was felt not just by Cena, but by the entire wrestling community, as tributes and messages of appreciation poured in from all corners of the globe. Subscribe now to keep up with every twist in Cena's farewell tour and see who finally steps up to face him in the ring. As the tournament narrowed, the spotlight shifted to the remaining contenders, each determined to seize the moment and make history. Gunther, with his imposing presence and dominant performances, emerged as a frontrunner, his path to final paved with hard-fought victories and an unwavering focus on the prize. Other competitors, hungry for their own shot at immortality, pushed themselves to the limit, knowing that the stakes had never been higher. The dynamic of the tournament created an atmosphere of unpredictability, as upsets and surprises kept fans on the edge of their seats. The narrative unfolded in real time, every match a crucial chapter in the story leading up to Cena's farewell. The anticipation reached fever pitch as the field narrowed, the possibility of witnessing a passing of the torch moment becoming more real with each passing week. Amidst all the excitement, Cena's interactions with the WWE Universe took on added significance. He made time for fans at live events, signed autographs, posed for photos, and expressed his gratitude for the unwavering support that had sustained him throughout his career. These moments of connection served as a reminder of the bond that exists between performer and audience, a relationship built on mutual respect and shared passion.